Hello again, App State Nation. I'm Pierre Banks, and we are live at the famous Toastery for the first edition of Coaches Getting Coffee, presented by the famous Toastery. I'm pleased to be joined today by outside linebackers coach for us here at App State, Mr. Cortney Braswell. Cortney, thanks so much for joining.
Man, appreciate you guys having me. Excited to be here at the famous Toastery, eat some good breakfast, talk a little App State football. It's gonna be a good morning.
You got turkey sausage? Can I get that?
Sure.
Appreciate it.
What's better, the waffle or the flapjacks?
The waffle.
Well, let's do the waffle then. Well, you got strawberries?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Your journey has taken you far and wide. Talk about that a little bit and how that led you here to App State.
15 years ago, I was working at the YMCA after school care, and I was working as a janitor at night, scrubbing baseboards, and I got into coaching, and somebody I really respected and cared about said, man, you gotta go back to school and get your degree. I would say first 7 years as a community coach, like making $1,000, just coaching football the best way that I could, and got an opportunity to get into the school system in 2013, and then just kind of worked my way up.
Here we are here in the high country, but since you've been here, what are some of the things that you enjoy the most?
Man, I thought, I grew up in Northwest Georgia, so in the foothills of Lookout Mountain, and so I thought I knew what mountains were. And then you get here and you see like, oh, we had JV mountains. Those are junior varsity mountains. These are mountains. It's different. And so my favorite's been going up to Grandfather Mountain and seeing the Forrest Gump curve and going to the zoo up there and seeing the bears and the fudge shop. And I did the swinging bridge reluctantly. Now I just go across and sit down. I don't go out on what I say on faith like some of the other people. I just go across and then walk back and then take pictures so I can say I was there.
You got guys coming in and Nick Hampton, Tim Frizzell, who have done a fantastic job. And on the other side, you got a guy who could be on the first team All Sun Belt crew, and Brendan Harrington.
Man, it's so hard not to get emotional when you talk about that group because, man, those kids, man, I love those kids, but they love each other. And just in that room, it's hard, man. It's hard to replace the Akeem. It's hard to replace the Noel. It's impossible to replace them. It was going to take a group effort, a coordinated group effort to do that. And the thing that I love is watching those guys grow. Like Tim was a guy that's always had ability, that's always had talent. And Tim's been here a long time. He might have been here when you were playing, Pierre. Tim's been here for a long time. They want the practice notes. If I ain't got them by the time that they think it's been a little bit long, my FaceTime calls, group calls, the whole group. Coach, where them notes at? That's Brendan. Hey, that's what he called me. Hey, coach, where them notes at? So I just think, man, it's just, and we're highly critical. I'm highly critical of them. We have a really high standard of excellence in the room.
One thing that's most impressive about you is not only the job that you're doing with the guys on the field, but the work that you're doing yourself outside of the field. So Doug Hill, AD at App State, put together what's now known as the App State Strategic Diversity and Inclusion Committee, a name that you came up with actually.
I just want to be involved. I'm the outside linebacker coach at App. That's what I do. That's not who I am, and not ultimately what I represent. And the one thing I think we're all guilty of at times is complaining about the way things are. And so it's like, if I don't get involved, things will never change because they never do, and they never will. And so it was my job, I felt like, to get off the sidelines and quit complaining about injustice, quit complaining about racism, quit complaining about disenfranchisement, discrimination, and get involved. And so ultimately that's what it became, is I wanted an opportunity to get involved and do something that affected the lives of my players off the field. We want people to know that App State is on the forefront of change. App State is on the forefront of discrimination. App State is vehemently against systematic racism. And so it was important for me to get involved because I want to be able to look my son in the face and say, you know what, I was there and I was a part of the change. Not one of the people that are on the sideline complaining about the problems.
Right. It's extremely important work, man. And from me to you, thank you for everything that you're doing, everything that you're bringing to the table, man, and trying to advance this thing and make things a little bit better where we are right here at home. Got some great breakfast coming in here from the famous Toastery.
Good morning.
I went with the breakfast combo. I've got the eggs my way, 2 of them, pancakes, and turkey sausage, because my motto, lips that touch swine will never touch mine. What you go with, Coach?
Man, I got the waffle here with the strawberries on top and some turkey bacon. I ain't smelled like this since Thanksgiving, man. So I'm excited here. I'm excited.
Make sure you take advantage of Famous Toastery. They've got so much great food. They've even got great catering options. And if you use the promo AppState20, you can get 20% off any online order, 20% off. I'm saying it again for you, so make sure you take advantage of that, AppState Nation. And now that the food is here, that brings us to what will be my favorite portion of our conversation. We're calling it the Famous Toastery Fast Five. I'm not gonna judge you. AppState Nation may judge you, but there's no pressure there.
All right.
You ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, early breakfast or late lunch?
Oh, can't you just split it in the middle and be brunch? That's because you get the best. You get all the breakfast options and the lunch options. Let's go brunch right in the middle.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
All right.
All day,
I see you
yeah.
got the turkey bacon over there. So.
Yeah, bacon's versatile, man. You can put bacon on anything and make it better. Like I can't put sausage on a burger. So bacon's the versatile food, so I go with bacon.
You know, I've never thought about it in that sense, but you can't put sausage on the burger.
Yeah, I'm just here to change lives, man. That's all. That's what I'm here to do.
All right, waffles or pancakes?
Depends on the place, man. If it's Famous Toastery, both. But I think I'm a pancake guy. But to be honest with you, I don't know that I'm either. I think I really like syrup. So I'm kind of in the middle on that.
All right, next up, coffee or OJ?
Orange juice all day. Pulp free.
Oh,
Pulp free.
I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah. Pulp free.
Last one, man. Now this was kind of a tricky one.
Okay.
Bagel or toast?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with toast. But I don't usually deal with bread unless I'm eating a sandwich. So I'm not really a bread guy just randomly like that. But if I had to go, I'm gonna go with toast because again, it's a little bit versatile.
Nothing wrong with that, man. See, that question would have tripped me up because I'm a Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go with either. I'm always going with biscuits.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
an option.
That's true. I didn't think about that. Definitely biscuits. Yeah, definitely. Make biscuits an option. No brainer.
I got you. Well, Coach, thank you so much for the time, man. It's been an absolute pleasure, as it always is.
Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me.
No problem. That's going to do it for our first edition of Coaches Getting Coffee, presented by Famous Toastery. Make sure you check out all that Famous Toastery has to offer. And remember, all online orders, if you use the promo code AppState20, you get 20% off. And make sure you check out their catering options. For Coach Cortney Braswell, I'm Pierre Banks. We'll see you next time.